Do you wish to destroy all saves and restart? I mean, yes, I suppose so. I mean, there's no, like, starty normally thing, but, alright. Burn them all in a massive pit of fire. Destroy them from the very bottom of their boots to the top of their bonces. And then we'll start again. Right. Where's for move? Mouse to rotate and act. Why is the mouse sensitivity so slow? I specifically put that up, like, a lot. And yet it's put it all the way down for some reason. Alright. Fair enough. No, I don't wish to restart. I wish to go back to the game. And it's still really low. Alright, let's just put it up to max. And it's still quite low. Alright then. So, goodness. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a game called, Babba Yagga, I think it's called. I apologise if I'm mispronouncing that. Which is a little game. It didn't cost very much. It cost about 60p, which is about the, it's about the price of a packet of Oreos. So, I thought I could have this or a packet of Oreos, and it was a very tough decision, but in the end I came down to this, and this strange sculpture of a bird. I can only assume I'm one hell of a writer if I've got this many stacks of papers all about the place. My alarm clock. I made it myself. Carpentry is my life. My friend told me that I harm trees, but actually we replant them all the time. That's an alarm clock? What a fascinating device. I've never seen a clock like that before. Anyway, I'm not going to stand here and be confused about how that works. I'm going to be impressed that while I am a fantastic writer, B, I have a hell of a wardrobe, and C, I am very musical. My old guitar. For some reason, it looks older than it should be. Can I spruce it up a little bit? Oh, but I can play some tunes. That's rather nice. Goodness, I could also do with watering the plants now that I think about it. But never mind. So, yes, I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what this is or what this is going to involve. Not a Baldies. We seem to live in some sort of apartment complex, which is interesting. There are a pair of shoes here, very thin shoes. I forgot the key from the entrance door in the bathroom. Oh, blast. Well, naturally I had to forget something. Here is a picture of a man digging a hole in a brightly coloured environment, while there is a little piglet over here, and somebody whose trousers seem to be coming off, bending over in a corner. I've also just noticed that the pig is looking at that person's bottom. Interesting, and also quite concerning. Left mouse button to pick, right mouse button to drop. I pick up this dramatic shiv of excitement. All right. Oh, it's not a shiv, it's a knife. Well, I mean, technically they're the same thing. But never mind, it don't matter, do it. Right, can I go in here? The bathroom door is stuck. I need something sharp to open it, such as my wit, for example. Right, yes, it's alright, man. I've sorted it out now. I've stabbed it and everything's better. Right, here is a key. A thoroughly enormous key. And here is a rubber duck. Again, a thoroughly enormous rubber duck. In this bath, which has no taps. In this bathroom, which has no sink. In this kitchen, which has no sink. Man, water just doesn't exist in this place, does it? Alright, sorry, did I miss a scare? I was too busy being crass about stuff. I do apologise. Huzzah. Best shut the door behind me, so I had. No, I haven't. What's mine is yours. Or maybe these, shoes are just so smelly, just my, infernal little trotters that, people walk in the door to steal stuff. They catch a whiff from the shoes and then they fall over stone dead. One doesn't know. One only knows that one has a balcony. Goodness, how very affluent, I must say. Oh, those are my footsteps. I do apologise. I mistook those for a heartbeat at first. How fascinating. Where's the sky? It's up there. That's good. It's always good to know that the sky is in the same place as you left it. Right then, here are some exciting looking plants that will have just fallen out of Subnautica. And here are some interesting looking rugs, which are presumably being dried. And again, something spooky happened that I didn't see. Oh, you were the spooky thing that happened. Hello, sir. I apologise, I can barely see you. I can do a little bit better there. What? Well, there was a rug here a minute ago. Before we get to that, I have to question something here. Why do we have banisters all the way along here and not across here? Picture this image, if you will. I have been out to the local drinking establishment and have got myself entirely sloshed. I come home, and I need to traverse this balcony. Now, if you know anything about people who are thoroughly whacked, you'll know they have a tendency to fall over a lot. Maybe when we get down there, we're going to find out that that is actually a big pit full of dead people. Right then, never mind. There was a rug here a minute ago, and now it's gone, and there's nothing behind it, which reminds me of those clips of those people that would hold blankets up in front of themselves, and then sort of lower them down and bring them back up, and then run away. Just confuse their dog. Presumably that's not what was happening here, given that I see not a dog. I do, however, see a medieval picture of some very small people and some very big people in some sort of drinking establishment. Yes, the exact sort of drinking establishment I was talking about, which involves this. Maybe it's so that they can remember a nice happy night 10 seconds before they plunge to their doom. One doesn't know. Here's another picture of the piglet, and here's a picture of a slightly chopped up potato, which could easily be mistaken for a person, if you're very easily confused. Yes. What the hell is that? I feel I can slow it down. Press space. What even is it? And here's an omelette that looks slightly like a person's face. Pressing space. Oh, you want space now? With the power of time stopping, I have done that. All right, that's cool. I'm not sure how that relates to anything else, but it's cool nonetheless. Right, hello again, Big Nose. I'm glad to see you're all right. What the hell? Why do you do that? Why do you do that as I walk out here? Oh, you're not doing that when I walk out there, you're just doing that randomly. Goodness. I knew it was time for people to do their tax returns. I didn't realise they were that difficult and frustrating. Alright. Come here, friend. It's alright. Let me give you a hug. Oh, you're not smashing your face into the desk. You're eating some food. Indeed. Hello. Lovely to see you. As much as I can see of you. Hello. Giddy aunt. That's a bit scary. Alright, giddy aunt. Grim view. I can barely see it. I can see another big potato thing up there. And I can't see much else. Alright then. At least we've got some nice wine. Today in local news report. The Farmland Party reached the electoral barrier and will be represented in the city parliament. That's nice. The bread festival turned into a disaster. Many were injured. Well, that is understandable. Bread is one of those things in the current climate which are just... It's so polarizing, you know. That's why I never discuss bread, because it just, you know, it tears families and societies apart, thinking about, oh, the evil bread, or some people thinking, oh, the wondrous bread. Nobody seems to be able to make up their mind. Honestly, it tears apart families, and it started conflict. It's so terrible. Huge traffic jams occurred in centre of city. 10 cars blocked 3 central streets. Goodness, I won't be able to get to work. What a tragedy that will be. 5 simple ways to find your lost keys. Don't lose them in the first place, and probably the rest of the article is filler content. The key is in the kitchen closet. I think Mother opened it at some point. Why can't I open it? Is that what's in there? Do I need to wait until she goes to open it and then giddy aunt? Would ye move ye bum? Okay, some freakalicious music going on. Can I have this thing, please? Could you open the cupboard for me, please, dearest mother? Thank you, person. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Goodness. So if that's my mother, presumably then this is my brother, or possibly my father. I don't know. I mean, he's bald? I don't... Am I bald? I don't know. I don't know. Is baldness hereditary? I don't know. Right, here's the that. That's lovely. Right then. Here is the bathroom. Again, the toilet is tiny, but I've always liked it. Alright, I've got some, like, attachment problems, but I've never had an attachment to a toilet. Well, I was once attached to a toilet when I broke the bowl of one with the top of my head, but that's a story for another day. Did you say this was the bedroom? Because to me this more seems like the brick room, where we keep this large black brick, and we don't do much else with our lives. Oh, hello again, Mother. Oh no, this is the bedroom. Ah, which is literally a room with a bed in it, and little else. Hello, dearest Mother. Do you feel well? That is good. I hope you'll visit your father in the woods. He should get a new herb crop ready. I really need to sleep today. Please visit him in the forest and bring me a pasque flower? I've never heard of a pasque flower before. Alright then. I shall do my best, dearest Mother. You have sent me upon a quest, and I shall do my very best. Right. What? It's weird. Can we see the train go by a bit more slowly? No, we can't. I can't slow down time at the moment. It's a very fickle ability, that is. Alright. Goodness, it's a strange mechanic, but I don't quite see how it ties into anything else. I don't know what the story is. I don't know why these things are moving so quickly. Oh, good afternoon. Hello. Do you want a kiss? Well, you're not getting one, mate. I can't sprint. I guess I'm going this way, and now things are different. The train station's gone. Who took the train station? We needed that for stuff and things. Right, oh goodness. Perhaps I shouldn't get seen by that. Perhaps I should hide behind this big knife. Because I'm definitely thinner than a knife. Alright then, this is a bit strange. My wrist is getting really tired from how much I'm having to move the mouse due to that low sensitivity. Oh, that's nice. Just need some light and my lost tape. Okay. That's exciting. Right then. I suppose I'll wait for this thing to pass again. And then we'll freeze that if I can. And see if we can find a, see if we can find this tape. There's... Oh, goodness, what the hell have I done? I picked up a big cream cracker, I think. Yeah, right. Is there something behind here? Yes, there is. There is a tape. That's nice. I'm not actually beginning to be convinced that this thing is dangerous. Maybe it is just a spotlight. And I can use this if I sort of freeze it in place. No, that didn't work at all. Hello. Who are you? What do you want with life? Why am I carrying this? There. Once biz. Right, can you just freeze you? There we are. I use my tape now. Wait, where did my tape go? Here it is. It's... Never mind. Maybe I need to find a different source of light. Through the... No, maybe not through this door. I am mind-bogglingly confused what all this is about. There's an easel here. Presumably there's somewhere I can put this thing. Somewhere useful or productive that I can place this... Apparently it's there. You'll have to expel me from Mensa, but I can't figure out why. Right then. We didn't listen to the tape, but I'm sure it'll be alright. Oh, hello again. Where have you gone, you jokerescent, grimacing gentleman? Hello. How are you? You didn't happen to see a bloke here a minute ago, did you? I can't imagine you had much choice in the matter. You don't seem like you've got any eyelids. Right then. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Can I help you with anything? Goodness, these look exciting. I can actually do more than slow you down. I can actually freeze you in place. What if I freeze you in the light? I don't know. What if I freeze you in each other's light? Does that unfreeze the other people? No, it doesn't really. I want to leave. Yeah, I know what you mean. I have no idea how this works. Right. Let's have a look around and see if we can figure out anything first. We have some yellow exercise books here. Good, we can do some mathematical equations in those. And we have some pictures, or some posters possibly. Cloverfield. I feel like that is the name of a real movie. Ooh, this one looks exciting. I like the look of this one. I wish I could read it. Oh, here we are. Crone Wood. Yes, indeed. These don't really look like crones. These look more like children with doll masks. Most unusual. Alright then. So... oh, there's a switch here. Can I use this? Yes, but I'm not sure what it's doing. I was turning this on and off. Is that what it's doing? Yes, it is. How does that help exactly? One doesn't know. Can I turn this on? No. No other sources of light I can use or interact with? Alright then. Presumably... I want to see him again. You want to see who again? And who's talking? Is that me or is it someone else? Let me freeze this guy while he's in this spot. There we go. And then... This is interesting. So it's like only a certain number of them can be moving at one time. What? Right. Let's slow down for a second and just think about this for a minute. There's a funny scrapey noise over here, and there's a green light out there implying the Borg are coming to assimilate us all, which is nice, and there's possibly another door here. Right. Who am I freezing when I do that? I don't think I'm freezing anyone. Are you reacting to my presence? Do you like stop spinning occasionally when you see me? Is that what's up? Alright, there's something a bit fishy going on here, and I really can't figure out any of it. So there's this bloke here that wanders back and forwards along here, and you can stop him under this light. There's this bloke who seems to pick and choose when he turns around. Does he just turn around when this guy is underneath this light? Is that the link between those two? Yes, it is. When he is under that light, that guy is turning around. Okay. And when this guy is facing that guy, he turns around. So maybe I need to get him to stand under this light so that he turns around and looks at him. So I need to stop this guy under here just long enough for him to stop on that guy. Like that. But he's not moving now. Why is that guy not moving now? Thank you for going and spoiling my theory. Wait. I'm beginning to understand. Right. So this guy needs to be under that so that he moves around, but only so long as he's pointing at him, and then when he points at that, that opens. Right? Okay. Goodness sake. Oh dear. Right. So you had to freeze him. You had to sort of manipulate how he how he was and wasn't under the light, so that that guy would face at that guy. But then you also had to manipulate it enough so that he stopped moving when he was looking at this door. Because when he looks at this door, the door opens. But if you just wait for him to sort of swing past the door doesn't open long enough for you to get through. Right. Let's move on and talk about these wood chimes. Indeed. Goodness. That confused the living hell out of me. I was stuck on that for a good 10 minutes. And here's a very angry Groot. A sort of a constipated Groot, if you like. This is with his teeth knocked out. Right. And here's a very cross man who's been thoroughly missold a hat. Excellent. But could I finish reading that, please? My cozy sweet home. I can't stand it now. My dear wife loves me so much. I have to leave. I am coming into the woods to face the beast. What? Oh. What beast? The only thing I know about that lives in the woods is my father. Is that the beast that you're referring to? Right. Sorry, my brain is slightly fried from doing that. That took me a long time to work out. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I mean, the clues were there in terms of the first guy saying I want to see him again, which means he needed to face a person. And the clue about the guy wanting to leave was a clue that he needed to face a doorway. But actually sort of stringing it all together and knowing who was facing precisely at what was a little befuddling, and there were a few red herrings there. But never mind, we are here in the forest and we can track down the big bad wolf in his little log cabin. Hello? So that my father's doing a bit of bizarre DIY. Alright then, fair enough. Oh yes, that's right, we needed to find a flower, didn't we? For dearest mother person. Does this key go to this? Yes, it does. Hello. You haven't seen my father, have you? It's a question I've been asking people a long time in my life. Right then. And you follow me? Of course you do. Well, I guess you don't have much to do in your life other than look at things. When faced with locked-off doorways, there comes a time in every man's life when he must grab the door by the hinges and tear it off and chuck it away. I mean, naturally. That ancient adage we were all taught as we grew up. Right then. Here is a large goat. Hello, large goat. How are you today? You are very stony. You're quite well sculpted, though, which is impressive. I didn't realise we were an affluent enough place in order to create such gorgeous works of art. Sorry, when I came up to this, I just stopped moving and all the sound died, and I thought I'd gone into a loading screen, but no, I hadn't. Do I need to bring the door back from there and put it on here so that we can block out the darkness of the void, as it were? Is that what's up with this? I wasn't removing the door to tear it off the hinges so I could come through, I was just moving the door to someplace else. A sort of a door relocation project. Yes. You'll pardon me if that also makes no sense, but who cares? Here is another goat, a slightly scarier looking goat. And here is a very strange thing that looks like something out of a car wash meets something out of Mad Max. Alright. Hello, Mr. Spooky Goat. You seem a little bit woollier than all the others. And by all the others, I mean the one other that I've seen, but never mind. I cannot travel betwixt his legs, so I suppose I must go over here instead. Oh, I should have been reading the signs all these years. Again, with tertiary goat. Is that a goat? Well, given it's the same... Oh, goodness. And are these meatballs? Given it looks the same as the other two goats we've seen, I'm going to assume the answer to that question is yes. What the hell? What? Where the hell did the building go? This game is a little strange. Alright, we'll deal with the signpost in a wee second. I want to have a look for that flower first. I do not wish to go back to my mother empty-handed, or else I should get no supper and be sent to my room. And that would be most upsetting. Is there anything about here other than just a little logging project? And a big fan. Because even the best of us get a bit warm when we're out logging, and we might need to cool off a tad. Alright. That's bizarre. That oddly reminds me of some animations in old video games I've seen, like the old Lego Star Wars games. I'm not quite sure why, but I have this saw now. I'm not exactly sure what it will do for me. Oh, I needed it as a sacrifice to get through this door. Man, border control is getting weirder and weirder as the years go by. Right then, here are some more of these alarm clocks, except much bigger ones, presumably for keeping up much bigger creatures. And here is another little log cabin. It sounds almost like it's creaking, but there can't be any wind. We're in the middle of a valley, for goodness sake. Alright. I don't think I can... Oh, I can. Can I slow these ones down? Yes, I can. Not that I'm sure it's wholly necessary, because I reckon I can squeeze between them. I don't think I'll be able to squeeze between this one. I'm going to have to go around the other way as well, aren't I? Otherwise I'm going to get my nose chopped off. Don't much fancy that, so I don't. Right. Right, sorry about that. Small bout of hiccups had to be dealt with. And now these large square rice crackers need to be sorted out. I presume there is some sort of logic behind all of this about why I can slow down time and why it's necessary for me to slow down time. At least I hope that there is, otherwise I'm going to sit here feeling quite confused for the rest of my life. But never mind. Here is a big shish kebab which has been left in the middle of the street, which is less than optimal. And the hell is that? Oh, it's one of those big spiky things. And here's another fan, just in case you got warm while you were running through the obstacle course. Goodness sake, it's like something out of I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry. What? Why did you put me back here? You saved twice. You saved twice since I've been here, and yet neither of those saves were true saves. They were fibbing saves. What in the name of Odin's beard has just happened to me? Right. Alright. That seems fair. I do not understand. My brain is beginning to hurt from this little journey we've been on. But I suppose it's alright. Maybe we can have another look at the building flying off into the sky this time. See again, it saves. For all the good that that does. Yes, here is a goat, and here are some meatballs. And then the building flies off into the sky. Right. Well, I'm glad we got that confirmed, because if I'd only seen it once, I might have thought I was going slightly bonkers, but, no. Oh yeah, I forgot I needed the sword, didn't I? This is no time to be stopping for a relaxing glass of water. This is, in fact, the time to, go and stop bitter soaring from happening. But, alright. No, maybe not the old LEGO Star Wars games, maybe more like the old LEGO Island games, now I think about it some more. I still don't know why. Right, should we have another go at this, and this time try to not have whatever happened to us when we got taken out by that large device from Total Wipeout? Alright. So I can go past this one. Goodness. Let's actually wait for the next opportunity to come around. Call me Mr. Hesitant, but at the same time, I'm also Mr. Wants to stay in one piece. If that's not too much to, If that's not too much to request, he says, getting most of his whiskers squeezed off. Alright then. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this saving symbol isn't actually a disc in a disc drive as I initially anticipated. Maybe instead it's like a vinyl on a old turntable, and it's like it's just talking about changing the soundtrack. Maybe that's what's up. Alright, can I please slow this thing down? No, but I can seemingly stop it. Alright, so this is another one of those freezy things, not one of the slowy downy things. Alright. Can I freeze this thing again, please? Wherever it is currently, over there. Yes, there we are, that's nice. Just so that I can get past it. Oh, hello again. You're a problem and a half, aren't you? No, you're not. You just wanted to kiss me. Alright then, that's fair enough. Normally I demand that people buy me dinner first before they do that. But you know what? In your case, mate, I think I shall make an exception. I'm not sure why. Maybe because you're friends with this big... This whatever this is. It's like a snowman and a grenade and that weird tank out of Assassin's Creed and a grenade all sort of got together for a hell of a night, should we describe it as such? And then 9 months later this thing popped out of I don't know, want to guess which. I like our little game. I hope you'll be back soon. Yes. Please can I, please. Well, you said you'd hope I'd be back soon, and I will be back soon if I can ever figure out how the hell I get out of here. Oh, I haven't seen you for a while. I was in the church, and I wish those texts would stay a little longer. I can't read them that quickly. Can you go back and visit the something? I don't know. You're not giving me a chance to read it. Okay, so you want me to go back somewhere. Alright then, fair enough. I'm not sticking around here any longer, because right now I'm going insane. No, that wasn't insanity. This was insanity. Naturally. Right, what's with the massive frickin' barn? Right, I'm guessing this is another bodice piece of our dearest friend who wishes to be a 3-segment gentleman rather than a mere 2-segment gentleman. Would you like this thing? Yeah. Yeah, I guess that you would, because the door's open now, so I guess I've paid my admittance fee. Good. Here's a chair. Can I please sit down? I feel so tired. How could I not tell? We are lying to him all the time. I can't do it anymore. No, not the soup. What soup? What's wrong with this? What's wrong with the soup? Why are you lying to me about soup? How could you tell him about the hand? I need to brew the soup again, and I told you to shut your mouth. Stay put. You need the food too, don't you? Don't you want a cup of soup? Excuse me a moment. Oh dear. Where's my pipe? I need something a bit stronger than a frickin' pipe. I tell you what, maybe I need, instead of like a wooden pipe with tobacco in it, maybe what I need is like a lead pipe smacked around the back of my skull. Maybe that would wake me up a bit. You'll pardon me if I've nailed these what's happening, but it's alright. Maybe. I don't really think it is alright, if I'm quite frank, you know. We'll muddle through. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know how that's working. Hello, Father. Hello, Graves. Hello. My head is spinning. You should see mine, mate. It's got like 6G going on. What a strange feeling. No kidding. Oh, this isn't a graveyard. It's like an allotment patch. Alright. And there's the train lines for the sky trains that go cross and then get cross when you speak their name, like Voldemort does. Alright. Fair dues. Hello, tertiary clone of father. I found this house. I will probably stay here for a while now. Yes, I met a postman yesterday. That is so weird that someone still delivers mail into the woods. I mean, I suppose. But, you know, if there's people out here living here, then they got business going on, haven't they? I suppose, you know. For as long as we need them, they'll need us. I guess. Where's this cottage I've heard so much about? It's my father's retirement home. Where's this postman as well? Is there a dog that shall bite his bottom off occasionally? Ah, I think this is the home, and this is the wigwam. Hello, doing some stretches, are you? That's good, it is so important to keep in shape in old age. I was sitting on the bench today, and suddenly, boom, thunder in the middle of the day. Then I saw a slender guy from a distance. He approached me and asked me something about an egg with a needle in it. Didn't get that. Oh, gosh. So the madness isn't quite finished yet. Alright. Then he left, but I still have a bad feeling about him. Why? Would you have felt more confidence if he was morbidly obese guy instead? I don't know. And here's another creaky house. Goodness knows I can't go in. I can click to jingle my keychain, however, which is nice. Alright. So I need to find an egg and stab it with a device, do I? A sewing device. Alright, here's another small haystack. Which is, Good afternoon, sir. Can I help you with something? Or maybe you wish to help me with something, given you got a fan on your face. Maybe you're just trying to cool me off a little bit, after I've been sweating my way through this most confusing of games. Alright then. Is this the egg with the needle in it? Because at this point I'm not even questioning it. No, this is the plant that my mother wants. Perhaps. Hooray! I think. And here's the train yard. Hello, Station Master Porter. How are you today? Oh, hello. I didn't see you over there before. That must be our bottle. Hello. Oh no, I stand corrected. It's Captain Kirk, I think. Oh, hi. What a day, hey? You're telling me, kid. I just got here and I already found a 20 on the ground. What good luck. I shall probably visit a pub today. Do you know some local pubs? Oh, sorry. I didn't introduce myself. My name is Igor. Just look at what happened to these wagons. I shall not be able to fix this mess by myself. Probably should call the station to ask for a support team. Is there some kind of crash? I don't know. Do you need to go to the city? Still can take a train, the overnight one. Speed trains are out of order for now. Too many crackdowns these days. Crackdowns on what? People wearing funny yoga pants? I don't know. There's a man with a stick over there. That sounds exciting. Right then. Would you like to confuse me a bit more? Babba, we've got a lot of news today. For example, the Farmerland Party organised a coalition despite its small size. The coalition will consist of the following parties: Farmerland, Social Democrats, and Chopper, the Lumberjack Party. Oh, that's good, given that Chopper in Old English means something else entirely. Mind you, that word would be a relatively good description for many political parties. Also in today's news, details of the investigation into the Bread Festival crackdown at the start of the month. I like that instead of being given a paper that you read, he just reads the paper to you, implying that we're all illiterate. Which is interesting, but I see the yoga pant business is doing very well around here. Right then. I suppose that, I'd better get into one of these cars and never come back, so that I can maybe find a place where people are rational and things make sense. Goodness sake. I was playing a game before this where you played as a character who had dementia. The door is closed. I can see that with my eyes. I'm all wanting to know whether it's locked or not, but don't you worry about that, little boy. Yeah, I was playing this game where you play as a character who has dementia, and the idea of the game is that like strange things happen, but you don't know whether they're real or whether they're just like a creation of your own mind. I feel like this game is hitting that nail on the head a lot harder than the other game was. But never mind. I have a couple of cans of something here. Possibly somebody wants these for something. Do you like a drink? Who are you? There is nothing bright here, only rotten wood. You should leave now. What? Why am I so negative? It's not about me. It's all about our president. Do you even know he has a double who rules the country now? That's why we had a famine. Alright. Do you want evidence of this? Sure, I have plenty. First is the 3-month gap. No one saw him from real life from June to September. Only on TV. Well, there's 2 of him. Surely you should see him twice as much. Not half as much. He disappeared just before the failed coup, so it's obvious that General Kalashnikov replaced him with a double. Right. Sure, many people say that Kalashnikov is dead and President... Oh dear. Shevchensky? Goodness, I do apologise. Successfully prevented the coup, but this is highly unlikely. You know what? It's just a random thought. How about, instead of theorising what's going on in the wider political machinations of the country, how about we just get the trains running? First, the double obviously has a different shoe size, because you've gone around sizing up his feet, I suppose. The second is his voice has changed, and his rhetoric is opposite to that of what the true president stood for. Okay, now that is a decent bit of evidence. The shoes is rubbish. So think about it, kid. Hopefully you will be able to handle yourself these harsh days. Do you want a drink? Can I have a crowbar? I can attach my crowbar to my drink, because naturally. Alright. Can I use the crowbar on the door to open it? Yes, I can. And I can still carry my drink with me. Excellent! Right then, is this the only functional train they were talking about? Can I go anywhere else around here? I don't reckon that I can. Why is this here? This door is closed. I don't think there's going to be another crowbar that I can find. Is there? This is one in here. No. I positively can hear this horrible scraping noise the whole time. That's the mouse going across the desk. Normally I make very, very, very small movements of the mouse, because I have the mouse sensitivity very high. But obviously with the mouse sensitivity being so low, you're kind of hearing this horrible scrapey noise going left and right all the time. Hello! I see you're back for a second date. Can I have this crowbar, please? What the hell do I want this drink for? I don't understand. Never mind, it don't matter, I suppose. All that matters is that this train is clipping through another train, which is really a screw with the schedules. What's with this teeny tiny little carriage? Which presumably is made of... Hello again, you're back for the third day. It's presumably made of polystyrene. If I can pick it up and cart it round with me. We'll get back to all that in a minute. Can I figure out where this thing goes first? Can I just drop it on the floor for a while? Because at this point I'm too confused to do anything else. Right then, what do these buttons do? I don't know, but we seem to have succeeded in whatever it was we were doing, so let me pick up all of my various regalia, and then we'll carry on with life, I suppose. Maybe this is it. Maybe I've finally gone off the deep end. Maybe today is the day when I finally lose my mind, and actually I'm playing a perfectly ordinary, rational game. And, actually what's happened is my brain has just exploded within my my skull, and all of the synapses are bumping into each other and causing these bizarre cross connections of electrical impulses to fly throughout my brain, and I'm seeing some crazy wild stuff that I really am not supposed to. You know, some people need to take drugs to feel this way, but no, who needs drugs when you've got random ass indie horror games? Right, let's have this. This. Huzzah. I do hope I didn't need that later, but I'm going to drop this in here as well, because I'm tidy. Hello. I really think we should stop seeing each other. Empty truck. The driver left the car about an hour ago. It's still warm. What's it running, a jet engine? Also, where are its wheels? But never mind. The sunny hill. I could do with a bloody sunny hill at this point. Would you shut up? Would you... Just give it here. The car is empty. Seldom do car alarms go off in cars that have people in them. But never mind. What does that say? Photo shoot. Yes. Yes. Are you cross about the quality of the snapshots you brought back from Barbados? Bring them into our shop. We have some guns. You can shoot them. It's very entertaining. I swear I'm going mad. Alright. Here is a hot dog. That makes me quite happy. Here. Ah, shut up. Hello, are you alright? Hello, dear. How are you? Do you remember me? Your mother and I are co-workers. I have not seen her for about 3 years. Is she alright? Well, I'm not quite sure. Because you see, the thing is that she's got a nose that's about a mile long, and nobody else in this place seems to have a nose, and I'm beginning to wonder whether she's chopped everyone else's noses off and glued them all together into one great big nose, and then affixed it to the front of her tutor. But never mind. You don't know? How is that? Oh, you are on a quest for a magic flower. Oh. Right. I thought I'd already done that, but never mind. I didn't know she was one of the, well, never mind. I think you should go now. Go! Now! This way, presumably. Hello. Again. Are you one of the people I've seen before? Were you the theorist? This city is in great danger. Somebody has not given the signal to the Air Force. We need at least some kind of support, otherwise we will all turn into those fairy tale. Fairy tales. Air forces. These things don't tend to go together. You look like the right guy, a guy that's standing here very, very, very confused. So maybe you can figure out how to activate the 3 spotlights. Listen, many years ago I fought in the first storm operation. My daughter always says that I just need to shut up. I like your daughter, and not tell anyone about my military past. She says what I did was a war crime. How could she be such a traitor? The thing about treachery is it all depends on your perspective, doesn't it? She always tells me that we lost, but how can you lose in a war that continues? I don't think it's possible to lose any war if you're just an idiot. I am not an officer, I am a simple combatant, so nobody has no right to prosecute me in... I do get very confused why the, some of the sentences don't seem to end. Of course, I can't fight now as well as then. I am too old, but the war is still going. This is the war of the minds of our youth, the minds of our future. Goodness, that sounds like a description of the Cold War, at least the propaganda side of it. But what can you do? These centrist slimes don't know anything about real fighting, so this is the time. Light up the 3 spotlights. They have the shape of eyes. What, you mean they're round? You couldn't miss them. After that, you will be able to pass. What, my exams? Good. I've been worrying about them. Is this one of the keys? Yes, it is. Hello. Right. And here is another bit of a hot dog. And here is another bin. Smashing and marvellous. Alright then. I apologise for that jump cut. There was a little bit of an interruption, but at least it gave me a moment to sit here and try to sort of recenter myself. As much as he was calling centrist people slimy people, I just needed to sort of center myself a little to try and figure out what the hell was going on. Can I go through here with this key? Yes, I can, and get the second light on. That's good. He wasn't kidding when he said they had the shape of eyes, they had the look of eyes as well. Alright, oh goodness, I've lost it. There we go. I mean, I lost it a long time ago, but don't worry about that. Oh, a hot dog van! And a hot dog. A hot dog that's about the size of a dog. Who wants a hot dog? I have one to spare. Would anybody care for a spare hot dog? Goodness. I'm guessing either the lady or the gentleman needs the hot dog. Presumably. Would you like a hot dog? No. Would you like a hot dog? I can't guarantee it's very hot. That's a hell of an image. I've done the signalling thing. Now that's all been sorted out now. The 3 lights are on. Maybe I should just sit on the bench and have a sit here and eat my hot dog. Alright, he said if I turned the lights on then I could pass. But pass by where, I'm not exactly sure, because none of these doors seem to be open. Nowhere that was previously shut is now become open. I'm going to leave this here, just for the time being, because it's driving me slightly mad having a large hot dog attached to my chin, which isn't exactly a sentence I thought I was going to be saying this afternoon, but that's life. Why is this window different from everything else? There's got to be something of importance here, right? There's got to be something more than just access to these 2 lights. Oh, I don't think I've come down here before. I think this is a new area. I do hope it wasn't essential that I bring the hot dog with me, otherwise I'm going to be a bit screwed because I have to go all the way back for it, which isn't going to be exactly fun on a hot dog bun, is it? Let's see what we've got over here first, I think, before we go the other way. We've got another little truck and another big bin. That's nice. And this one presumably isn't still warm. Right. Here we are in a garden. How nice. We have a man who is pointing at somebody rather rudely. Looking very cross. These 3 should be in their places. No, this is another puzzle, isn't it? Do you want me to pick these people up? Mark. I like Jules, but I don't like this city. Are you Jules? You're Peter. I want to be as far away as possible from both of them. Both of who? You mean them two? Are you Jules? Yes, you are. I hate Mark, but I like this city, so I don't want to move out. Can I pick you people up? Yes, I can. Can I put you people down? Maybe? It doesn't seem to let me want to put them in any of these spots. This is a strange world we live in. Alright, so let me just rest on your shoulder here for a second, mate. So these three green-topped people need to be in certain spots, do they? Right you are. So you, my friend, would like to be as far away as possible from both of them. You don't like Mark or Jules. Alright. So you want to be far away from the city but near Jules, but she wants to be near the city and far away from Mark. I'm confused how that's supposed to work. Could you put the woman down? Thank you very much. Because, I mean, all of these spots are in the city. There's no way you're getting out of it, Mark. Maybe, maybe she needs to go here? Because the sign is there. And then Peter can go here, so that he's sort of equidistant from the two. And then Mark can go over here. I mean, his crush is going to be denied, but other than that, it should be alright. Would you stand on your podium, please, Peter? Thank you. Did something happen? I heard a spook. Oh, that wasn't there before. Oh, okay. You want me to go back and get the hot dog, don't you? Right, sorry about that. There was another interruption. I turned the recording off while I was trying to work this out, because honestly it was making my brain hurt. And, I was moving people around randomly because I couldn't figure it out at all. What the hell is this? Thank you. So yummy. I am the happiest boy in the city now. I haven't given you anything to eat, mate. Misplaced gratitude, if you ask me. So I think I put Peter up the left end, and then I put Jules and Mark on the right end. And that seemed to be good enough. I don't know what I've done with the hot dog. I think I've left it over here somewhere. But it's alright. There it is. I'll try giving this to the dog. Right. You might like to know what we're doing back here in the train station. The short answer is that, I stopped playing the game. The long answer is that I stopped playing the game because there was a power cut, which caused, well, the computer to shut down and the recording to stop. Which is interesting, because I don't know exactly how much of the piece of footage that I did before this is actually going to be salvageable. But, hello again. If the footage isn't salvageable, I was solving the puzzle of where to put the people. I put Peter up the far end on the left, and then I put Jules and Mark on the right end. And then, oh goodness, no, not this again. Hello again. I don't remember what I did. Did I do that one, then that one, then that one? Yes. And then I was going back to get the hot dog, and then I found a dog that seemed very pleased about life, despite the fact that I hadn't done anything to cheer him up yet. And maybe he wants the hot dog, but I don't know. So, yes. I've taken a little break. I've slowed down a wee bit. Hello again. I've eaten a little chocolate, and I am trying to, thank you. I am trying to get us back to where we was, so that we can reinvestigate all of the whatever the hell is going on in this place, because honestly I have near baldies. I'll tell you something else I don't understand, which is confusing me no end. This game, which is on Steam, I should emphasise, this game has 17 Steam achievements, none of which I have earned, which implies that I'm not even a 17th of the way through this game yet, which is interesting. It implies I'm doing very poorly indeed, which is always nice. Always nice to know. Right, would you like this hot dog? No, maybe you wouldn't. Alright, fair enough. Perhaps he doesn't want to perform cannibalism and doesn't realise that actually this thing should be called a hot pig. But never mind. I never did understand why this got called a hot dog. Tell you what you can call me, however, a hot mess. Would ye shut up? Right then. Give me a minute. Somehow I'll get us back to where we was, and then we can investigate and see if we can figure out how the hell we get out of here. Get on. Right. See, it makes that noise, and that hot dog symbol appears, but goodness only knows why. Should I just present the hot dog to the wall? Would that be helpful? Maybe you'd like the hot dog. Perhaps you would like this? No? Good. So that leaves me in just as much of a pickle as I was in before, because I have still no idea at all what it is I'm supposed to be doing or where it is I'm supposed to be going. Wonderful. So I guess we'll just keep walking and looking for a little while. I head back through here. At least I can use this while I've got the hot dog in my hand. People should... I love that this text never stays around long enough for me to read it. People should do something. Goodness only knows what they should do, whatever. Right, let's go this way. And then we'll go this way. And here's another... Would you like a hot dog? Right. So it's a sort of a... Now what? This, naturally. I mean, of course, this was the logical extension, because, you know, logic is what matters here. That's nice. So, there once was a little chicken that was born in the chicken house, and this chicken was loved very much by its mummy chicken. So the mummy chicken gave the baby chicken lots and lots of dinner, and the baby chicken grew and grew and grew and grew and grew, until eventually his head stuck out the front door, and his feet crushed out of the bottom of the house, and he stood up, and he had a house for a jacket. And then he tried to eat my face. Or possibly eat my hot dog. I don't know, but anyway. Right then. That's the most human-looking thing I've seen all afternoon. It still don't look particularly human, but at least Godzilla's here, which will make everything better. Right then. Hello, can I offer you some service, sir? Would you like some, whatever the hell it is we sell here? Some of this, perhaps? That was my co-worker. What, this shelf? We chatted a lot. I liked her, but I was always awkward when she talked about her family. They were so different, and not quite normal. Define normal round here. We never went further than friendship. I wanted to ask her for a date, but I never had time because of my mother. Right, and now you're... Oh no. Is that your co-worker? Possibly. And this is the liquor and egg cabinets, because those are two things you should definitely be storing near each other. Right then. There are some very, very, very energetic people around here, and there is some milk. Would you care for some milk? I need some sugar, please, hurry. Why can't you lazy bones get it yourself? I mean, for goodness sake, this is like self-service, and I presume this is sugar and not just a very small and grubby pillow. I thought the world was moving towards like self-service. Not like, you know, come in here, boss people about, and be rude about things. Alright, we're now going into the back room. No, seemingly we're not going to the back room. Alright then, presumably we're going into a different room. Goodness, it was good fortune that the first person wanted milk, wasn't it? Otherwise I might have got in trouble. What the hell just happened to me? There we are. The storage room, where there is a clean little pillow, should you need one. And a box of apricot flavoured cigarettes, is difficult to tell. And some dynamite, excellent. What do I need all of this various rubbish for, precisely? What does this say? Only fresh, only liquid. Let's not talk about what fresh liquid my mind went to when I heard about that. Sweet Tooth World. It's not talking about these, is it? No, it isn't. It is talking about these. Alright. I apologize if you can hear a strange noise outside. There's some form of gardening going on, but it's beyond my comprehension, so it is. See, look, these people have got it. These people understand what's going on. They understand that when you go into a shop, you get your own rubbish. You don't demand other people do it for you. Now what? Exactly. There's no more customers to serve, and going through that door didn't help me very much. Goodness sake, this game is making my brain bleed out of my ears. I swear that it is. What do I want this pillow for? Do these items need to go up there? What is this? Is this juice? Is that what that says? So you want, like, fresh liquid, do you? Like some juice for that one. What was this item? This is possibly a can of soda? Sweet Tooth World. Just some fun in your mouth. Again, to be honest, all of these, apart from the Sweet Tooth one, could relate to what I was thinking about when I saw that. If this is another bag of sugar, maybe this goes here. There we go. All sorted. You want me to go this way? Okay, then. I trust you, game. I trust you not to confuse me any more than I already have been. Right. Hello, Rudolph. Oh, you are actually back. Fred can't just keep up with this job. So something happened to me. You're not kidding. I think I had a heart attack. I don't think you did. Or maybe it's a brain injury. That seems more likely. I can't move my legs. Can you check them? Is there something missing? Yeah, your foot's missing. What do you mean they're made of wood? Are you delusional? Go back to work, you stupid employee person. Alright. I'll take this key, and I'll get the hell out of here, and I shall never return. My word. This... What is this game? Normally with a game I can at least come up with like a clue, an inkling as to what it's on about, but... I think... Am I still going on this magical quest for this flower for my mother? Alright. Can I please have the flower? So that I can, you know, go home and go to bed. Take a lot of medicine for what's going on in my brain at the minute. Oh dear, here's another knife. This was a tough year. We were alone and did not expect any help. Alright. What about this one? Was this a different year? Then the crisis came and people were furious. They took everything from the stores. Those who were late didn't get anything. Yes, I know that sort of situation. I've been through that myself. Here's a door, but I can't prise it open like we did previously. What are these things? It's like they're made out of the texture of the rugs. When my son grew up a little bit, he tried to work at the convenience store. It was okay for some time, but we couldn't manage our budget. Okay, so that's the mother talking. Then... Is that Sergey? I've never seen the name Sergey spelled with a Y before. Heard the voice and he changed. After a few days, he changed me too. Hello. Stab. Game over. What? Oh. You mean as in like I died and bollocked it up? Alright, fair enough. Oh, that's not there this time. Neither is this here this time. Alright. I thought you meant like that was the end of the game and I would have been rather cross. No, seemingly not. Not yet, anyway. Well, I've stabbed someone in their Jeepers Creepers. Hello! You don't have any eyes, which is interesting. I need to get that thing going again. Stabby, stabby. Right. It's my job to go around stabbing this bloke's eyes out, is it? Okay, fair enough. I like that he's immune to that and I'm not. I like that makes sense. Alright, here's another eye I can stab. Stabby, stabby. My Gideons. I really do have no idea. Maybe this all links into something, but... Oh, this is great. I can't go this way. Well, that's good, because he's going to have followed me down this corridor, isn't he? And now he's going to murder me. With a great big kiss. The most deadly of all forms of affection. Big kisses from big disembodied eyeless bonces. No, he seems to have gone away, and now these doors are open. Alright then, let's take the left path, I suppose, because all of the sanity has left. So let's see if we can track it down a bit. Alright. What's this, precisely? What? You erased from your memory that your mother ate your parts. Did she? That's funny, they were there this morning. Oh, I didn't get time to finish reading that. Well, at least you got to read it, and now we're back to the beginning again. Okay. This game makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. So you get sent on a quest by your mother to find a magical flower. And this involves you stopping time to get past big, swirly, dangerous things that look like they've come out of a platforming game. You go to a forest. You see some big goats. There's a house that flies off into the sky. Then there's a train yard and a theorist. Then, and there's a town with a hot dog, which isn't used, and a dog, which doesn't do anything, except say that what you gave it, which was nothing, is very yummy. That's good. Easy to please. I suppose most dogs are. Then we went to work. We dealt with some rude customers. And a rude boss, who seems to have had his legs fall off. And then we did that bit where we went around stabbing that man in the eye. And going left apparently was a bad way to go, because it meant that my mother ate my junk, which is interesting. So that was interesting. That was an experience and a half. I have absolutely no idea what any of that was about. It makes no sense whatsoever, and it's mind-bogglingly confusing. But I mean, it's interesting, I suppose. I mean, it's interesting in the sense that I will continue to think about this until I'm about 76 years old, or until at which point my brain finally will fail me, and I might eventually forget this after about $65,000 worth of intensive therapy. Right. If you have a baldies what this is on about, please do tell me, because I'm so confused. But it's interesting. It's weird. It's very, very, very confusing. I'm honestly not sure what to say. I'm not sure there's anything I can say or anything I should say which goes beyond what the game has already said for itself. So, thank you for being with me this evening, because having somebody here has helped keep me grounded to reality and stop me from flying off into the rosy mists of bonkersness. So look after each other and good night.